It's one place where you make all the decisions, nobody else makes them for you. And you have control. You create your own world. And it can be one way one day, and the next day you can totally change it. My name is Sue Pavlatos, and I paint sometimes what I see and sometimes what I'd like to see. Paint every day. I don't have an excuse because in my studio I have stations set up so that I can just work around. So I always have something I can do. What I really want and what I'm teaching in my workshops is to create drama. Who wants a boring painting on their wall? You can tell that the artist was excited when they did the painting. I don't want people to think I was bored. So it doesn't always look like much when you first start putting the paint on because you have to layer your paint. You need a big guy right behind you to hit you in the head when you're done. I think the biggest problem people have is they overwork them, and I have that tendency, so I found that I could take care of that problem by doing more than one painting at a time, and then getting the chance to not put paint on, viewing it, looking at it rather than finishing it. Sometimes you think about them longer than you actually paint them. It might need a little tweaking. It's pretty much done. I finished it in my studio in Minneapolis. Well, I don't want it to be just an ordinary painting, so I use the electric blue to let you know there are trees behind it, but I don't spell them out for you. It's really relaxing to paint. It's how you get rid of all your troubles. And if you don't get to paint, then you have trouble. It makes you crabby. I'm just going to put the sky in, and then I'm going to put the shadows in. And I'm not into small brushes for anything, so. And I've got my trees back there. I might as well do those while I'm thinking about it. And let them run into the sky so they're not as defined. It gives you a better feeling of depth when you do something like that. And without really doing a lot, I pretty much have my painting laid out. Landscape painting to me is like a puzzle, and when it turns out good, then you solve the puzzle, and if you don't, then you do a new one. And it's really fun. And you take it as far as you want. But what I found as I have progressed in my painting is that I want less detail and more shape, so that they're really strong when you look at them. I don't do very weak paintings, and I want you to feel that strength when you look at my paintings, even though I'm not real tall. I want my paintings to be tall.